Hi, and welcome back to Stop Being Sold. My name is Michelle, and I'm here with Brian. And in today's video, we're discussing a rarely talked about aspect of withdrawing money from your Roth IRA. It's called the Roth IRA Withdrawal Ordering Rule, and it is absolutely critical that you understand it if you plan on taking money from your Roth, because the order in which you withdraw your funds determines how much money, if any, you're going to pay in taxes. So unless you want to pay unnecessary taxes on your Roth IRA withdrawal, which I'm assuming most people don't, you want to make sure you watch to the end. So Brian, let's start with, what do viewers need to do?
Let's start with the basics. There's three types of funds that you can have inside your Roth IRA to withdraw from.
Okay.
First are your contributions. Second, any funds that are converted from other retirement accounts. And third, your actual earnings.
All right.
So when withdrawing money from your Roth IRA, the most tax efficient way to take money out is in this order. First to come out are your regular contributions. This is the money you put in your account with your after-tax dollars. These withdrawals are always tax-free and penalty-free, regardless of how old you are or how long you've held that actual account.
Got it.
If you need additional funds beyond the contributions, withdrawals now come from converted contributions. What this refers to is the money you converted from a traditional IRA or other retirement plans like an old 401k, also known as your Roth conversions. Michelle, quick question. What happens when you make a Roth conversion?
Well, you're going to pay money on the taxes you converted when you converted it.
Exactly. You pay taxes on the converted dollars. This is why your earnings come last, because taxes have not been paid on them yet.
If taxes are even due, right?
Correct. If you're over age 59 and a half and you held that Roth IRA for more than 5 years, you won't have to pay any taxes at all.
Okay.
And if you're under age 59 and a half and you want to pull your earnings or close your account, which I strongly recommend not doing, you'll have to pay taxes on the earnings, whether or not you've held the account for 5 years. And yes, even if you qualify for an exception, you still have to pay taxes on earnings because you are not 59 and a half, which is the qualified distribution age.
So if you want to know more about these exceptions, we're going to drop a link to a video we did in the description. So make sure to check that out. And I want to loop back to converted contributions real quick. What if you have a Roth with more than one conversion in it? How does that work?
Conversion earnings may be subject to tax if they're done in the last 5 years. And each time you do a conversion, it starts its own 5-year rule, unlike having multiple Roth IRAs, which I'll get into that in just a minute.
Okay.
The withdrawals are done on a first in, first out basis. So let's say you converted an old 401k 6 years ago. You won't have to pay taxes on the withdrawals or the earnings if you're over age 59 and a half.
Right.
But let's say you also converted a traditional IRA to Roth 3 years ago. In this case, it doesn't meet the 5-year rule, and you'll pay taxes on the withdrawals of the earnings and a 10% penalty on the converted amount withdrawn.
So you have to withdraw from the old one first. First in,
Correct.
first out. Okay.
Because it's first in, first out basis.
Okay.
Less than 5 years, you'll pay a 10% penalty on the converted amount withdrawn.
So what if you have more than one Roth IRA with different start dates?
The 5-year rule starts with the very first Roth that you open and you make your first contribution. Doesn't matter the amount you open it with. Let me give you an example of how the 5-year rule works. Let's say you open a Roth IRA in December of 2019. It's now January of 2024, right? And you want to take a withdrawal. Have the 5 years passed?
Yes, because your start date goes back to January of the year that you open the account, right? And you make your first contribution.
Exactly. This is why I tell people to open a Roth and get that start date done now.
All right. Well, if you want to know more about Roth IRA withdrawal exceptions, check out our video that we did on Roth IRA withdrawal rules for 2024. It's really important to know what, as this video has pointed out, you got to know the rules so you don't get screwed in taxes and penalties. We're going to drop that link in the description below. Also, if you found the content of this video helpful, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Brian and I put up videos on the daily that help you make decisions, better decisions about your financial future.
Definitely.
All right, Brian, thank you so much for this. Appreciate it. And thanks as always to everyone who watched.
Thanks, everyone. Have a great day.